Hey, what's up, everybody? New release video time. Today we got Topps T205 trading cards. We are doing, these are these mini cards, and we're doing a full carton. So what this is one huge box. There are 4 mini boxes inside here, 4 boxes per carton. There is 1 autograph guaranteed per carton, so only 1 auto per 4 boxes. These are pretty cool. I mean, I was able to watch a video on these before I started this up. And they look actually pretty decent. There's a bunch of parallels and short prints that we're going to have to look out for. And we're going to do a very short preview. It's going to be kind of a preview, and then we'll get into ripping. So a little bit of a longer video today because the preview is going to be mashed in with the actual rip itself. By the way, if you're looking for the part number 4 of our full case profit challenge, we had to interrupt the series for this new release. And I will tell you, I already recorded part 4 because I didn't think I was going to have this box today. We may have a new best pull in channel history. I don't want to tease it too much. I'm not going to give it away, but part 4 is going to be dropping on Monday, and you're not going to want to miss that. An unbelievable pull that I seriously still can't believe happened. And I really wish I could have dropped it today so everybody could have seen. But yeah, and I also wanted to mention, we decided to make our buy, sell, trade Discord. The free trial is going to be permanent. So we're going to do that 3-day free trial permanently. So if you're interested in joining our buy, sell, trade Discord, if you want to save on eBay fees, or if you don't know how to sell cards at all and you want to learn how to do it, come join the Discord. There's a 3-day free trial. It's $11.95 a month after that. We're at like an 85 to 90% renewal rate. Most people who sign up and do the free trial are staying. It's been super fun. It's been awesome. I love it in there. If you're interested, just click the link in the pinned comment or go to wnycards.com and click the blue banner and you can sign up there. But let's take a look. Right now I have in front of me, and you will see on the screen, the Topps T205 Baseball checklist. So these look like little cigarette cartons. They're super cool looking. And it basically says single boxes include 32 total cards, including 8 parallels or inserts. So each box has 8 parallels or inserts. Now, some of these parallels are going to look very similar to the base because the only difference is going to be the back, and we'll go over that. Autographs fall once every 4 boxes, like I said, and collectors can also purchase a carton, which is what we have today. And here's what the cards look like: a revival of the timeless 1911 T205 gold border set. So pretty cool looking. There's the Aaron Judge. It is a 300 card base set. It's actually a pretty big set. Very difficult potentially to complete this set. Although if you get a couple of these cartons, I bet you it'll get you close to being there. But these were not easy to get. This was an EQL. This was one of those drawings, and I lost the drawing. The only reason I'm opening one today is producer JP ended up entering the drawing, and he got one. So that's the one that we're ripping today. The base set is retired players, rookies, vets, Hall of Famers. I mean, it's a big checklist, which isn't great, but it's a good checklist, so that is good. Tobacco cards from the early 1900s were often distributed through subsidiaries of the American Tobacco Company, yada, yada, yada. So this is what we're looking for. The backs: Piedmont, 1 out of every 2. Sweet Caporal, 1 out of 3. Sovereign, 1 out of 5. Polar Bear, 1 out of 7. Cycle, 1 out of 10. American Beauty, 1 out of 15. Broadleaf, 1 out of 25. Drum, 1 out of 50. And then blank, Gold Leaf, Woodstock. Doesn't say the odds, which is interesting. I don't know if we'll get print runs on those. And then Christy Mathewson, looks like a 1 of 1 there. There's also different image variations to look out for. No cap variation is a nod to the 1911 Bobby Wallace no cap card. So you can see Ellie, they're comparing it there. And there's also City Connection, which is the different logo on the hat, and All-Star Game hats. And baseball-related inserts include T80 Rookie Series. Those look pretty cool. They're not super easy to pull. We might get a couple out of this, I think. Presidential First Pitches and T205 Vintage Ballparks. Collectors also can search for the super short print Titanic. That would be a kind of pretty cool one to get. There are 79 autographs in the set. Here's the great news. They're all on card. So you're not going to see any sticker autos in this set. This set is a little pricey, so that is a good thing that everything is on card. There's a Jacob Wilson rookie auto right there. And now we get into the checklist. So I'm not going to go through the checklist. I mean, we're going to see all this. We already went through those parallels. I'll do a quick scroll, and just in case you want to stop and pause or whatever. But the checklist is pretty standard, with not a lot of dud names. I'll say that. as I scroll through here. So, but you can see it is a very, very long checklist as I scroll. All right, let's go back to the top. The couple things I did want to show you, the variations are not, it's not like it's everybody. The All-Star Game hat is a 20 card one, great checklist. City Connect, same thing, 20 with a great checklist, and No Cap is 15 cards. And the one thing I really wanted to highlight is the autograph checklist. The 79 cards of the on-card autos, big names. Griffey is on here. That was like the first name that I saw. I was like, whoa. Jeter, Ichiro, Nolan Ryan. I mean, all the good stars of the past and the present. Guys like Paul Skeens, James Wood, Ellie De La Cruz. I mean, Roki Sasaki, Jacob Wilson, Jaron Duran, Churio. I mean, all kinds of great names on here from the past and the present. And if you flip over here to inserts, the T80 Rookie Series has 20 key rookies in it, all the key rookies that you're going to be looking for in this set. Presidential First Pitches, there's 5 cards there, and Vintage Ballparks, only 5 cards for that. I thought that was weird. I kind of thought that there were going to be more, but that's about it in terms of the checklist. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go back to the odds part just so I can tell you as I pull them. And we're good to go. Let's start ripping and get into this. So, like I said, this is the only rip I'm doing for this product, just an FYI. This is not something that I would ever go crazy with because I'm not a huge fan of the mini cards, but they are cool, I will say. This is what it looks like. I'm going to open it up. I'll try to open it up on camera so you can see if I can. Hold on one second. I'll get it open. Oh, it opens from the bottom. There we go. Oh, these are cool. This is what it looks like when you open it up. You can see all the little mini boxes. And there's going to be 4 mini boxes, which is going to slow the video down, just FYI. Plus, I don't really know what I'm looking for. I wanted to show you the box quick, because if you're a box collector, I know there's a lot of people out there who like cool boxes. That is what the box looks like when you flip it up. So really, really cool stuff there. All right, let's get into this. Let's do our first box of the carton. It's got a little seal on there as well. That's kind of cool. I'll be learning along with you, so if I make mistakes or the seal's not even actually sealing it, you can open it from right here. And there's the 4 mini packs that are going to be in each of these little boxes. So let's see what we get. Something cool, something a little different today. I'm kind of curious as to if I even like these or not. I would imagine, I mean, the price point's not ideal, but I would imagine I'll end up liking it. All right, mini cards. So Ryan Mountcastle is first up, and there is a Piedmont back, so that's 1 out of every 2. Cal Raleigh, and that's a Piedmont, so that's a parallel. We'll take a Cal Raleigh parallel. Big dumper. Cards look to be in great shape. Hey, they fit on my stands as well. Shane Bieber, and I believe these are the base. Shane Bieber, DJ Hers, Chili Davis. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Max Scherzer, Langford, Haesung Kim, rookie. These are facsimile autos, by the way. Buster Posey and Willie Adames. I think the real autos are going to be, they're not going to look like, obviously they're not going to look black. I think they're going to, so some of these don't have the facsimile autos, which is interesting. Not all of them have that, but anyways, that's what the base look like. So pretty cool. It's cool that at least you know you're getting like, we're getting a lot of parallels in this video, like 30 plus parallels. That's the cool part. There is a Bryce Harper, and it seems like the parallels are in the beginning, and that is a Piedmont back. Alfonso Soriano, American Beauty. The American Beauty is 1 out of 15. So a little more rare on that Soriano. And Jackson Holiday, I think we're back to the base. Bryce Terang, Kyle Schwarber, Corbin, Robin Ventura, Dwight Evans, Mark Grace, and Ronel Blanco. And I'm basically just flipping these over just to make sure I didn't miss anything super obvious. This would be a cool set to build if you're a set builder, I would say. Kind of expensive. I don't know what the base would go for. Tim Hudson, that's going to be a Piedmont. Yandy Diaz. And that is a sweet Caporal back, 1 out of every 3 packs. There's Josh Naylor, Max Fried, Greg Maddux, Roberto Clemente, Aaron Shunk rookie, Jung-Hoo Lee, Pudge Rodriguez, and Ron Darling. Rounds that out. So yeah, it seems like the parallels are the first two cards in the pack. Brenton Doyle. And that's going to be a Sovereign back. 1 out of every 5. Oh, there's our gold leaf. Look at that. Cal Raleigh gold leaf. You can see the shiny gold border there. So all these cards, well, I'll just use the other Cal. See how that other Cal does not have a shiny gold border, and this one is twinkling. So that is a probably pretty good hit from this product, considering the year that Raleigh had. Now, gold leaf, like I said, it doesn't say on here. It does not say what the odds are, but I think you get 1 per 4 boxes, or excuse me, 1 per box, I think, but we'll find out. What was this Doyle again? Sovereign. Justin Henry Malloy rookie, Dylan Dingler rookie, Hae-Sung Kim. There's Mason Miller, my boy. Dansby Swanson. Look at that old picture of Ozzie Smith. That's awesome. Hanley Ramirez and Byron Buxton. And I don't see anything there. All right. So that was carton number 1. Or I should say box number 1. Box number 2. See what else we can get out of here. So I think, yeah, I think those golds, let's see if they're 1 per box. I'm actually kind of interested. I hope they're not. After pulling the Raleigh, I hope they're super rare, but I don't think they are. Both videos that I watched, I think I watched 2, and they both had one of those in there. So, all right, box number 2, mini box number 2, Tyler Glasnow, and these are all dinged up, and that's, well, they just have whiting in the corner. That's not super ideal. Polar Bear back. This one's going to be 1 out of 7. You can see what I'm talking about is the whiting in the bottom of the corner there, unfortunately. Will Smith. Ooh, blank back, Will Smith. So the blank is not listed either on the odds, so I don't know how rare that Will Smith blank back is, but we're getting some decent names here on the parallels, that's for sure. Tom Glavine, Tim Rock Raines, Teoscar, Manny Machado, Brenton Doyle, Willie Mays when he was with the Mets. That's cool. Freddie Freeman, and Raleigh Fingers with the great mustache. Next pack. We got a Rafael Devers parallel. Sweet Caporal. Johnny Bench. Piedmont. Back. Randy Johnson. There's his awesome signature. Colt Keith. Tyler Locklear. Zach Wheeler. Oral Hershiser. Mark Vientos. Christy Mathewson. And Reese Hines. Rounds out the base cards. Pack number 3 of box 2. Don't forget, we got an auto in here somewhere. All right, this is something. This is one of those inserts that I was talking about, the T80 Rookie Series. So we got a Trey Sweeney T80 Rookie Series. Man, I got some dinged up cards. This is really unfortunate. Check this out. For what you pay for these, this is not ideal. They're kind of like, this Pete is not in great shape at all. Pete with a Piedmont back, but unfortunately the corner is just roached. Babe Ruth, that's back to the base. There's Griffey. They got him in his Reds gear. Marte, Kerry Carpenter, McGreevy rookie, and Andres Jimenez finishes off that pack. And last pack of mini box number 2. All right, what do we got here? We got Vladimir Guerrero Sr. in the Expos gear, and that's going to be a Sovereign back, which is 1 out of every 5 packs. Logan Gilbert, Sweet Caporal, which is 1 out of 3. Luis Heel. Aaron Nola, there's Acuna. Joey Votto, Yamamoto, nice picture there, Carlos Correa, Clase, and Imanaga rounds out the base for box number 2. All right, let's get to box number 3. So far, so good, I would say, aside from the quality control issues, which these cards aren't like packed real tightly in here. I'm wondering if that's why they're, like, you can see the packs are just kind of fluttering around in here. That's probably why we got some corner issues like we do. But hopefully these next couple boxes, we don't have as much. All right, we're starting with a Hae-Sung Kim parallel. And that is going to be a sweet capital. Hayden Birdsong rookie, Piedmont back. Then we got Matt Williams. There's Ellie. They used an awesome picture for Ellie. That's cool. James Wood. There he is. I don't think that was... That looks like the... Hold on one second. I just want to see... No, that is not a variation. It should be... It would be in the front anyways, but there's some kind of weird back for the one that I'm looking at here. Joey Cantillo, Zach Gallen, Nico Horner, Matt Olson, and Mason Wynn. Pack number 2. That auto's got to be coming soon. Wonder who it's going to be. Scott Rowland parallel. That's going to be Cycle. Cycle is 1 out of 10, so that's a little bit more rare. 1 out of 10 packs. Rafaela, Sweet Capital, back. Ryan Pepia, Jackie Robinson. There's Pete. Chanhole Park. We're not getting a ton of doubles, which is a great sign if you're looking to set build and you buy this. Bailey Obert, Trevor Hoffman, Brett Saberhagen, and there's Cal Raleigh again. So we got the Cal Raleigh base. We got the regular back, or one of the parallel backs, and then the gold leaf. Next pack. Oh, we got something cool in there. That feels like wood. Yeah, there's a wood stock. That's awesome, whatever that is. First, we got Adrian Del Castillo, and that's going to be the T80 Rookie Series. Wood parallel. Zach Gallen, these are nasty. These feel like heavy lumbers. These are really cool. It feels exactly like the heavy lumber insert. So Zach Gallen wood parallel. There's Ohtani. That would have been nice if that was a parallel. Unfortunately not. Or an auto. As I saw the auto. Yu Darvish, Ian Happ, Adele Amador, Nico Cavadas, Hunter Green. That's pretty cool looking. And Joe Torre with the Cardinals there. All right, last pack of mini box number 3. Are we going to get our auto in the last box? Or are we going to get it in here? Starting with a Mike Schmidt parallel. Is that our auto? Nope. I wish. Jeter, that would have been awesome. Polar Bear, 1 out of 7 for the Polar Bear pack, or back. Derek Jeter, Sovereign, 1 out of 5. Juan Soto for my Mets. There's Jason Dominguez. Dontrell Willis, Mike Trout, J-Rod. Yeah, not a lot of doubles at all. Mookie, Roger Clemens, and Luis Castillo. So we are going to get our auto in our last box. I don't see anything there. All right, let's open up that last box. Let's see what we got. Last little mini box. These are fun. I wouldn't heavily invest in these if I was you. I don't know that you'd be able to. These are probably going to be really hard to find, and I'm sure people are trying to jack up the prices on the secondary market. But that's a pretty fun rip. At least we're getting look at all these parallels. I mean, we got a ton of stuff. It's probably only worth a couple bucks here and there, but you know, that Cal Raleigh, that would be a cool one to hang on to. That gold leaf one. We got another Scott Rowland parallel and another gold leaf. Will Smith. So we're getting Duplicate parallel. So Piedmont back for Scott Rowland. And Will Smith, we got a blank back and a gold leaf. So there's the gold leaf. So we're going to end up with 2 gold leafs for a whole carton. So that's pretty rare. That's rare enough. Yamamoto, there's Jason Worth. I didn't know he was in this set. One of my favorite YouTube videos of all time is Jason Worth going to that men's softball league, that beer league, and just hitting a nuke. Or men's hardball, excuse me, and just hitting a nuke. Randy Johnson, Jose Reyes, there's Ichiro, Marte, Larry Walker with the Cardinals. Come on, you got to get him in his proper gear. And Logan Gilbert. I don't see anything there. Next pack. Class A, parallel. Piedmont back. Cole Reagan's parallel. Sovereign back. Piedmont again is 1 out of 2. Sovereign 1 out of 5. There's Bobby Witt Jr. Pedroia. Jock Peterson. Miguel Tejada. Tim Hudson. The Babe. Babe Ruth. Mike Trout. There's a couple of doubles. And Oral Hershiser. We did get the Babe and Mike Trout, so you will get a couple, but not a lot. I mean, we're on our final 2 packs here. Last 2 packs. Saving there, killing us with the suspense here to see what our auto is. We got another wood parallel. So those aren't as rare as... I was thinking those would be really rare, but they are not. You're getting 2 of those. Orelvis Martinez up first. That's going to be a different back. The wood parallel. Vinny Pasquantino. So that's a polar bear back. 1 out of 7 for that Orelvis rookie. And Vinny Pasquantino. Wood parallel. I'm telling you, these are awesome. So Vinny and Gallen. We just missed a big name for that. That's all. Cal Ripken. Chris Sale. Johnny Damon there with Boston. Bailey Ober again. Mike Piazza with LA. Yuck. Get him in that Mets uni. Mike Schmidt, double. Ellie, double. That's a good one to get a double of. And Brian Reynolds. All right. Well, our auto's got to be in here. Last pack of the rip. Let's talk about saving the suspense for last. Is it going to be like the first card? It's not. Ooh, that's got to be a nice hit. JFK. Is it the last card or the first card? Maybe, or the second card? Maybe it's the second card. Or maybe it's in the middle. I have no idea. JFK. So this is literally, I'm going to show you my phone. That's that. So we got that. Now, it's not a super short print. It says baseball-related inserts, presidential first pitch. I mean, I'm sure it's not easy to pull. That's for sure. So that's cool. Presidential first pitch JFK. I mean, that's really nice. I may have to hang on to that one. Christian Yelich. Piedmont back. Uh-oh, where is our auto? I hope we didn't get shorted. James Wood. We'll be able to tell because we'll put the James Wood up there. I'm going to move this Will Smith over because our auto will go in the middle if we did get one. We'll be able to tell because of the ink for sure. Yadier Molina. Chan-Ho Park. Oh, there's our auto. Okay, we do have it. Chan-Ho Park. We got Hae-Sung Kim double. Brett Saberhagen, Raleigh Fingers double, Eric Davis, and Reese Hines doubles. We did get a few doubles, but not a lot. And our auto is going to be, can we get a big name auto? The Astros. That is not what I wanted to see. It's a rookie. Cam Smith's not in the set, though, so this is probably going to be kind of a, yeah, Shea Whitcomb is going to be the auto. Like I said, these are on card, though, which makes them pretty cool. Shea Whitcomb is, I mean, definitely not the name that we're looking for here. But this was a fun rip. I really like the Cal Raleighs that we got. The wood inserts are insanely awesome. If you get the right name, I might even go searching for some cool wood inserts or parallels of certain players. And the JFK was probably, aside from the Cal Raleigh Gold Leaf, I think the JFK was actually my favorite pull. These are cool. These got like a little bit of an Allen and Ginter feel, which is why I don't go super crazy. Allen and Ginter's not a set that I buy a lot of, but that was definitely super fun. Again, the series, Monday. You got to come watch that video. You're not going to believe the card that I pulled. And you're going to want to get involved in the giveaway anyways, because we're giving away a 2016 Topps Hobby Box on that whole series. All you got to do is make sure you're subbed to the channel and put your whatnot usernames on that series. So make sure to come back Monday. The craziest pull in the history of the channel. Yeah, I can't believe it. So make sure to stop by. And also, we will be doing a new release for the first time on the football channel on Sunday. So make sure to check that out on Sunday. It's going to be those mosaic, like holiday looking hanger box things. They're brand new. They just came out a few days ago, I believe. So we'll be doing that Sunday on the football channel. The first time doing a new release. If you want to continue to follow along with all the content, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.